Hi everyone, welcome to Courtesy of the Artist. So we're back again talking to our next artist, which is part of our Rare Earth Australian Made Collective. So today we're going to be talking to this young man. So we've got a beautiful photo of him when he was about 4-ish and with his mum. So today I'm excited to invite TODD Turner to the table. Woo! Alrighty, thanks for coming.
It's a pleasure.
Okay, so today we're going to be talking about your jewellery, but first I want to say just something that's a little bit about Todd. Todd's background. Now Todd's not only a jeweller, he's been a jeweller now for 32 years.
That's right.
32 years. And Todd's also a published poet. He's had 2 books published. This is his second book, which is Thorn by TODD Turner. We're going to be going into a bit deeper dive into all of this throughout the interview, throughout these interview series. But it's quite interesting looking at this as well as your broader kind of practice. What actually makes you a maker and a creative. But Todd's also a boxer in his spare time. Those 2 hours that you've got free every 5 or 6 days, and also he's a horse rider.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You love going out to Badgerys Creek and right. The old stomping ground for me, that is. Out west. Yeah. So Todd makes these incredibly beautiful fine pieces, and so we're going to be again looking at pieces that we have existing in store. So we're looking at a beautiful piece here. We'll be looking at a piece that Todd's working on for a commission, as well as a piece that Todd's working on for Rare Earth. So that first piece, let's go deep dive in.
Yep.
This baby. Now, she is a baby. Now, this stone is, I think it was just over
7 carats.
7 carats. Australian sapphire. So when I gave you this stone, what did you think when you saw this stone?
We were together, we were looking at it very closely, and I just said I want to work with that stone. And it was just because 2 things, the steady colour of the sapphire, one, and secondly the cut. The cut of the sapphire I can remember distinctly, so distinctly that I could actually draw it now. Like
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah. And working with it was just a pleasure. We picked up on the steely hues, the grey hues in the sapphire, because as a blue sapphire, it does exhibit some darker hues, and so we then, Nina and I often talk a lot in length about pieces that we're going to do for the gallery window.
Yeah.
And I said to Nina, I think we should use some Argyle diamonds, some greys. So we selected some grey Argyle diamonds. There's certified Argyles in there. There's also some whites.
Yeah.
So we wanted to balance all those colour hues, and it's just a very memorable piece for me.
She's extraordinary.
Yeah, and we also created but we talked about this, a double halo.
Yeah.
So it's got grey diamonds and white diamonds. I definitely wanted the stone protected. The stone is perfectly balanced. So the culip comes right down to just above the finger when
Just
it's
above,
worn.
isn't it? Yeah, that's right.
And also the other thing about it as well, I said to Nina, because we were talking about, we would do a 4-claw or 3-claw, and I said to Nina, if I cut this stone and that point was exposed, or if I was showing it to someone, I'd be saying, look how perfectly that point is cut, and so I wanted that exposed. Normally, you see a pear shape with the point closed, but if I cut that stone, I remember when I was working with it, I just thought, no way, I want to expose that and show it, and that's what we did.
So you really honour the stone as well. So you're also thinking about the person that actually cut that stone,
Yeah.
and how they would, which is such a beautiful thing to see and to hear that in that when you're designing a piece.
Yeah. I always feel that I'm in service to the stone. Which always. As a craftsman or craftswoman, craftsman in any field, you're always in service to the materials you work with.
So beautiful. Now the next piece, we're going to be talking about, this is a beauty. Now this is, what was it again? What size is this?
It's a 3.86 carat green sapphire. This stone, when Nina showed this to me, I said I want to work with this stone. I only make about 30 pieces a year. Not because I'm going to the Bahamas, but just because that's all I can manage.
Because you hand make everything. So this piece here, you've got a design there for this one. That we've talked to the client. So you're going to be we'll be showing you all the progress photos of this. So Todd makes everything completely by hand. So we're going to see the metal in its raw sense, then rolled out. We're going to see every single stage of this incredible design, this fine, beautiful piece here, right? And it's going to be, this is going to be stunning. So you've got the 2 pair diamonds on the side, we've got 3-stone ring.
Well, these stones that Nina shows me and I get to work with, it's always an act of immersion. Nina shows me the stones, and I always say, I want to work with that one, or I want to work with that one. So when the commissions come up, it's always exciting. And then once I get the stone, I usually photograph it, just so I can understand the angles, and so I can start that process of being immersed in perhaps designing something for it. Then working with the clients, it's always exciting because obviously they start with choosing a stone, and they're always excited because obviously they've found a stone that they want to have made into a piece, and then the whole discussion starts because I'm working when I'm working with commissions, it's working with working with the client for the pieces that I make, and
which just makes it their piece. It's going to make it their special piece. So this one, we can't wait to show you this when that one's finished. This is going to definitely be a stunning piece. Okay, now rare earth. So Todd, you've made a series of rings which are called TODD, right? Meaning mountain. So that series, we've done a number of those pieces now, which have all gone, unfortunately. We've got none left in the store. So this one here, so your design for this one's going to be this.
That is that. This design, this series actually started with a conversation with Nina. I said to her, I'd love to work with a stone with the rockiness of it, rather than it being a jewel. So, and Nina supported me with that, and the first time we used was an enormous, I think it was 36 carat tourmaline. We've done a couple of tourmalines, we've done one sapphire, this is the next one, and so we've had that cut, that's an 11 and a half carat sapphire. And one thing that's unique to these pieces is that I wanted them all to touch the skin, so whether they're made for a ring or a pendant, as a ring they don't have an underrail, nor do they with a pendant. So it's very important for me that there is that connection for the wearer with the stone. Because the stone, this stone, is just another extraordinary stone that I'm using in this series. Nina presented this to me. We had it slightly modified, and it's just perfect. And I'll be working with that very shortly.
And so we're going to be showing you that as well. So we're excited to show you these pieces. You can come in store and see some of the pieces we've already got. And thank you again, Todd, for this wonderful interview. We'll speak to you soon.